This time, let's have a look at the weekly challenge number 14. So for this challenge, we have some kind of stock management or stock distribution. The idea is we have the first data source, we have some kind of stores, A, B, C, D, F, G. They have some kind of priorities and various location. Data source 2, each store has some kind of items they're looking for. So it's item from 1 to 10 and the amount that's needed. The third one is probably the warehouse. In this particular case, we only have one warehouse, so we don't really care where the warehouse is. We don't do the geospatial match by distance, etc. We just care how many stock we have for each one, and we'll try to assign depends on the priority for the store. The data input is good, so we have all the columns we need information. Warehouse, so we just need to calculate that additional column assigned. We're gonna get some. Oh, let's see how many things we have. So for example, we send 21. Oh yeah, it depends on different items. Anyway, let's join the dataset first. So we probably need the most of columns, even though some of the columns are not needed. The first thing we join the store. So for each store, they have some items. So join field, store we don't need, item, number we need, yes. How many things we require? Yes, that's good. Let's just run it, check on the join field. For the join, we have 26, 215, 215 for the outcome row. That's good. That probably indicates we have the one-to-one join. Why not? It's a unique match. We didn't lose anything. Left, right, nothing falling out. That's good. Continue the inner join. We want to match the for each item the requirement. So if we do the math on required to do no sorry item ID. Item number should match item number. We don't need the item number count. Do you think they want everything? Uh, yeah, they don't care a lot on long. We can drop those two fields. City state they do want. Those is fun. Carry the last one. We can probably get the field. We can run the workflow. So again, 215, that's good. That indicate everything is joined. Now, because we want to do is at item level, we're not actually doing for the store level. We want to rearrange the sorting for the data. So we want to group as per item. So we sort by item first. Then we have a priority for each item. So we want to sort priority next. Let's click OK. That will introduce sorting. Then we can do the assignment at item level rather than at the store level. Okay, we get all the item ones, all the item twos, those field. That's fun. Now, because we're looking for how to assign the things, and we're looking depends on previous store how many items being assigned. You're looking for multi-row formula. So multi-row formula, what's the best way to do it? Yeah, I think the easiest way is actually let me do two columns because we know at least for the starting part we know how many items to start up with. We can calculate the logic. Do we have enough items to assign to that store? If yes, assign it. If it's not sufficient, send the remaining. If it's just zero stock, we don't assign anything. Let's create a new field. What's it called? Let's call it left. No, assignment. They call the field is assigned. So let's assigned left. Let's go for now. I think it's a bit easier for me to understand. One row is fine. We're only looking for the row above. Group by, yes, we're looking for it item level. So the logic to do is we're looking for, first of all, we start the first row. If the first row is null, We're looking from the first row perspective, the one above in terms any really, it should be no value. If say, ooh, this could, yeah, let's see. The, but, uh, so if the one above is required now, and let's be a bit more robust. I think we don't need it for this one, but it's good practice to have. So the row above is good, is now, so that's probably the first top priority store we want to assign. Then we also need to check, make sure our current count is equal and greater than the one required. So you have enough left to assign it. If you have this sufficient amount, then I'm going to assign you the required amount. Then how much do I have left? I should have the current row count minus the current row required. Else, if it's no, so I don't think the multiple testing conditions needed. For the particular data set, we don't have the worry about not having enough to assign the first store. Just want to be more consistent in the special cases. Else, if we the minus one row, let's say required, it's no value. We still the first row, and our count against the required is not enough for this, so we're strictly less. Then just return me whatever amount you have. Again, to be more specific, just in case your current count is negative, look up it is 0. Max of those two, that should be fine. Da, 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 then else. So that handles the two is now statement. So that handles the different cases. It goes down to the string. So we're looking for the second row. The second row we're looking at do the same thing as before, except looking for count. We're looking for the row above in terms as on the left. So the first row, the first row took 11 units out of the total package. Let's see how many that's remaining left. So whatever is on the left, else, this is else if, else if my row previous assignment left on the row above is strict greater equals than my current requirement. That's good. You still have items left, then we can just do assignment left minus required. Else, we're probably going to do the maximum of there's not much left, so the maximum what's left over plus and against the 0. And if let's see, okay, long, but hopefully that will give a linkage. This is number 4 first. That's fun. So for number 4, I guess the priority 1, you assign 41 items, so you're gonna have A75, assign 54, assign 46, blah blah blah. That's all good. Get to that done. So let's see. I want to see the 0 and the negative numbers. Ooh, what this is? So this is about, I want to assign 97. You assign 76, you got 21 left. 21 left, you want to assign 55. So this belong to these two rows. Let me highlight this better. Sorry, not a save. Da, da, da. So I want to just those rows. If you have 21 items left, you want the next door want to get 51, sorry, 55 of it. You cannot assign them that much, so you basically give it a 21 to them. So we are in this statement. Assignment left is not greater required. Uh, else I should give them rather than maximum of 20. Oh, I can probably use a max more robust. So it's probably no max against the zero. We should just give them whatever the assignment left. I should give them 25. Then how much assignment is left? It should be just zero because I've given them all the 21 package. Let's have a look. So this is 21. They're looking for 55. I gave the 21. I have nothing left. Nothing left. Nothing left. Then do we have any other zeros? Let's quick check. So we have those guys. So you have a 70 pack, 70 items, give it 57. So you have 13 left. The last store requires 71. You cannot give them any more. You can give them 13 basically. Okay. We can have a simple formula for if statement. We just calculate how many things that's left to decide for the next door. We actually interested in how many is assigned as well. So we can just assign. I think in that case we can just do uh, count minus ascend. Probably need a multi-row. I feel like make things a bit more complicated, but oh well. A SSH D. Copy this logic. So one group by item. So again at item level, we're looking for how many items that, we have assigned. So if the difference between yeah, it's got to handle the first row. We don't worry about those. If the first row is null, we're looking for if the first row is then let's do it single. But if the first row is null, so and we have enough item to assign it, then how many items you send? That must be your send amount required. Else if the first row is null, we don't have sufficient amount to assign your stuff, then we should just get whatever's left over, isn't it? So we should just get count, the current row count. Moving down. So 75 creating training. Else if we're not looking for the first row anymore. How many things you assigned? We're looking for the difference, the maximum between those guys. Yeah, I think we can do the maximum. Else, either the difference between the two assigned level, the previous row minus the current row, and that gave you It's if it's equal to the required, that means you have fully assigned. Else is current or required. Yeah. To handle the things that's not fully assigned, probably minimum is better. Else, else if minimum bracket. Yeah, wrong brackets. Minimum those combination. Let's see. Da, da, da. Oh, that was bad. Ba, ba, ba. Ascent minus ascent. Ah, wrong row. Ascent left. Hmm. hmm, hmm. Uh, the rest is fine. 54, 64, 7, 35, 12. All the same for the number 4, 45. Hmm. I need to check my logic. Oh, yeah, sorry. You have 400 stock, you need a 45, you assign it, you have one, you require one cent, all the way up to 45. So we've got to handle the starting point. Da, 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 da. Can just do a count left. I think I'm trying to be fancy on the things, but probably mess things up. If the top row assigned is 0, is no value because it's first row, then just game and the count is greater than required, then game the required, that should return me 41. Else if assigned, else if is now row assigned is now and our count is not sufficient to cover that, then just give me count. Okay, give me the count number. Why do you have a negative? Else, oh sorry, because I didn't select now. I used a 0 instead. Ah, that's better. A bit convoluted on the logic, but there's probably a better way to do it. I think the previous answer I used a more compact way of doing it. Uh, that show you how the actual in the question to solve it, and if I need to revise it, I'll probably make things a bit more robust. That's done. Then what do they want? They want sort by store, sort by item. Okay, that's fun. So we need another sort. For each store, for the item number, we are sending with 10 columns. We have store priorities screen. Let's do a quick check with a join to see if we did a correct assignment. So I guess we're looking for every store, every item. How many have they assigned? Do you invite? Okay, that's good news. So everything is 1-to-1 match. So we did calculate the correct number. Left, right, yeah. So we did assign the store correctly. Uh, of course, realistically, you may have additional geographic information for the warehouse location. Then you can try to use optimization to minimize the commute for each store. Even though you have a priorities, you also compensate for the transport cost. Okay, and that is for this video. So thanks for watching.